Welcome to Virginia Beach on this lovely Monday night. We're going to watch some baseball here as the Virginia Beach Otters take on the Dallas Outlaws. Both these teams hovering around 500. They desperately need this win to move up in the standings and be ever closer to reaching the World Series. As both these teams are 6-6. As the Otters I feel like they're in good shape. They're finishing up here at a 6-game homestand, which I'm sure they're very excited about. Belmont gonna fall behind 3-1. They'll find the zone this time, and that'll just end up being a walk for Vaudeville. And I'll bring up Jaquan Freesmith, who is the number 2 hitter on the Outlaws, both on the score sheet and by OPS plus, which is a 144, which is top 10 in the league. As he'll get ahead 2-0. Now 3-0. And just like that, he's walked the first 2 batters. And that's going to bring up Dante Green here. As Belmont activates Rally Stopper. He's created quite a mess here. He needs to get out of it, and that'll be a little pop-up. Looks like Great White Sharks under it for out number 1. And I'll bring up Clout Tunes here, who's a sign stealer, A- hitter, both 99s in power and contact. Those are just some of the reasons why she's the number 1 hitter in the league with a 182 OPS plus and 8 home runs and 17 RBIs through just 12 games. She's just amazing. I don't know how else to say it. She lines up here, and that's a double play. Some quick thinking from Steven Universe. Forces a double play. That was just beautiful defense from the Otters. And stepping to the plate, here's Jonathan the Point. First pitch from one of the better pitchers in the league, Jay Money. Let's talk about Jay Money a bit. He's been having a good year. Jay Money. Jay Money Jr. should I say. He's got a 2.6 ERA, which is about 50% better than the average. For 1.2 whip, 3.4 FIP, so his defense has certainly been helping him. He gets the first out. So, okay K rate, okay walk rate for him. He seems to be more of a pitch contact guy, but it's been effective for him as he gets the second out. And I'll bring up Zane Cole, who's the DH, and the worst DH in the league, as he has a 67 OPS plus. He's a negative 2.3 WAR when adjusted for 150 games. And he'll pop up here. Beast Fox under it. Plays made for out number 3. And no score, no hits through 1 inning. It's 5-6-7 up for the Outlaws. And here's Jim Krause. Eric Belmont to him. It's going to be a ball. That's just a bit inside. Gets him to swing out in front of his changeup. That pitch will be low for ball 2. He's going to foul that one back. It's 2-2 now from Belmont. And Krause will pick up a base hit. I think he has the most in the league, 15, despite not playing the first week of the season. It's always hit. He hasn't hit a single extra base hit, just singles for Jeremy Krause. And that one's hit on the ground to second. This could be 2 for second to 1. On the first, it's a double play. And that'll bring up TJ Martin here, who has very high contact and doesn't really particularly impress anyone else, especially for a center fielder who's supposed to be a good defender. Not necessarily TJ Martin, as he gets the 1-1. His hit on the ground to Camacho for out number 3. 4, 5, 6 up, and here's John Orca, hoping to call up the ancestors with a big hit into the bay, perhaps, as his first pitch is fouled off. Now when hit on the ground is short, his short counterpart Shazili makes the play, and that'll bring up Great White Shark, who is one of the better hitters in the league. 129 OPS plus for him, although he has been out hit by Steven Universe now, just barely. And here's Macho Camacho now up to the plate. A lot of this Otter lineup has been kind of underperforming lately. 50% of the team is 5 out of their 9 players are below 100 OPS plus, and 4 are. So guys really need to step up on, especially Macho Camacho and Jonathan the Point, I'd say, who may have had solid starts, but they're falling down the earth quickly. As Beast Fox up to the plate in the 8th hole today. He's falling behind 0-2, and swung on a missed. First strikeout for Belmont today as JoJo Schlizzy steps up to the plate. First pitch to him is a strike. Now 1-1 from Eric Belmont. As Schlizzy fouls it off. Pitch is fouled back. Here's the 1-2 now. And swung on a miss for strike 3 is Belmont now 2 Ks. And that's going to bring up Gunny Bildeville, who walked his first at-bat, first plate appearance, that is. First pitch is swung on, hit up the middle for a base hit, as the inning will continue. And that's going to bring up Jaquan Freesmith here, who walked, he also walked in his first at-bat. First pitch is a ball, but it's just a tiny bit low. Here's the 2-0 now. Now 2-1. And that one nearly got away from Jimmy Twix, able to hold on to it. Now that one's fouled away, is also 3-2. And that one wasn't particularly off the plate. That could have gone either way, I think. It's Dante Green up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. But with a chance perhaps to pick up an RBI here and grab the lead. As the first pitch to him is a strike. That pitch fouled off. Here's the 0-2 now. And Dante Green fouls it back. 0-2 again. That one hit into the gap. Dante Green is going to bring home some runners here as he picks up a double. The runner rounds third, he's going for home, and they're going to have no answer. It's now 2-0 Outlaws. As Clout 2 steps up at the plate. The most dangerous hitter in WABS. Is up to the plate and looking, and she smells blood, I think. And that one's hit hard, but way foul. Here's the 1-1. That one, she'll shoot the gap here, as that one's pretty much the same spot as Green did. And just like that, it's 3-0 Outlaws. And Outlaws seem to want this a lot, as they've just been hitting well this inning. As Jeremy Krause steps up. Went for a single so far. As Eric Belmont is now tense. First, that pitch is a ball, now 1-1. And on the ground, Orco with diving play. He's able to, no, he won't get the runner. Has a weak arm from short. And the runner will reach here, as got runners in the corners here for Cornelius King. And that pitch is a ball. That pitch lined into left, and the point can't get to it. So it's now 4-0. As Eric Belmont just getting babbipped to death. Isn't even allowed a home run. Just a bunch of base hits. And that first pitch is a strike. Now ball one. Here's the 1-1. TJ Martin fouls it back. And Belmont gets a piece of it, and he's finally able to get out. The inning is... They allow 4 runs in the third. Which is not really what you want to see in the Otters. Now set up the #1 bat on the Virginia Beach Otters. It's Steven Universe for 131 OPS plus. Can do damage from that 7-hole. Now 2-2 to J Money from J Money. It's fouled into the dugout. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground. It's gonna get past JoJo Schlizzy for a base hit. Nice. Steven Universe just can't stop getting on base, it seems, and doing damage. As Jimmy Twix steps up to the plate here. He's batting 8th today. Not your strongest hitter, as he's down to 1-1. Now 2-1 as J Money hits 100 miles an hour. Here's the 2-2 to J Money. Now 3-2. And that one hit down the line, but gonna drift foul. And he'll fill up the zone there with that one for strike 3. And that's gonna bring up really big speed. I'm not gonna say huge spot, but they need runs desperately, so a hit here would be greatly appreciated, I think. As J Money finds the zone for strike 1, now 1-1. That curveball had some movement, but it's gonna miss. That one hit on the ground to Beast Fox. This could be 2. That'll be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. As the Otters just have not been able to do much offensively, as they're down 4-0. And Beast Fox steps up to the plate. And that one hit into the gap. This could be extras for Beast Fox, as that one's still going. And the throw comes in, but not before Beast Fox has himself a leadoff double. It's his second double of the year. He's been starting to rebound just a little bit as of late. That pitch is caught. It's swung on and caught by Camacho Camacho on the line. It's going to bring up Gunny Vaudeville here. First pitch is a ball, which is just a little low. That pitch a strike now to Vaudeville. Now hit on the ground, and he's going to get tagged out, and that'll be a double play as Beast Fox has some boneheaded base running, which forces a double play. They could have had more chances here if Beast Fox didn't try to take too much risk. And that's going to bring up Jonathan LaPointe. He's 0 for 1 so far. He's one of the guys who I'm saying needs to step it up a bit here, as he's been he's had a pretty rough time at the leadoff spot. This is now 2-1. That one hit, fouled. Here's 2-2. And he hits that one well, high and deep into left. That one might have a chance. It's gonna be gone. As the Otters pick up their first run on a home run from Jonathan LaPointe, who I'm saying needs to step up, and he has done that here as he gets the Otters' first run of the game. It's now 4-1. And he used that short porch to his advantage. That was a under 350-foot home run, which you don't really see very often here. J Money can't find the zone. Now 2-1. And that one's hit down the line. It's going to drift just foul, though. And if that stays fair, that's probably extras for the pretty speedy DiMaggio. That pitch fouled back. Here's 3-2 to DiMaggio. Swung on and missed as J Money hits 100 with his fastball. Here's Zane Cold. 4 for 1 so far. And that he's late on that one for strike 1. Now strike 2 is he's quickly behind now. Hit on the ground, Jojo Shili's, he's gonna have no trouble with that for out number 2. And they'll bring up John Orca, who's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike at the belt. That pitch bounces for ball 1. It's gonna be low. Here's ball 2. That was a beautiful curveball from J Money. Orca looked kind of silly there. It's 2-2 now. That pitch fouled away. Here's 2-2. He swings and fouls that one back. And he swings and misses at that one for out number 3. Is the Otters finally do pick up their first run of the game, but still down 3 is the Dallas offense has been cooking so far. And here's Shaquan Freesmith, who has cooked up 2 walks from the number 2 spot. Now that's pitched a strike. 1-1 now. Now 2-1. Sorry, 1-2. Now it's 2-2. As that one's hit on the ground to second, Steven Universe has a play, and now be on number 1. That's gonna bring up Dante Green, who just a couple innings ago doubled and scored 2 runs. First pitch is right down the middle for strike 1. That pitch is gonna be off quite a ways for ball 1. Now ball 2. Now ball 3 is Belmont seems to be losing control a bit, and he'll walk Dante Green. And that brings up Clown Tunes, who's 1 for 2, double. She recently upgraded to an A-. And that's a chopped. It's chopped, and that'll be a base hit, as that was a goofy looking bounce off the grass out. I mean, that one doesn't chop. That's probably it for the inning, but the inning will continue. As Jeremy Krause steps to the plate, Eric will activate Rally Stopper. Still below his regular ratings. Now 2-0. That pitch is fouled. Here's a 2-1. As it's now 3-1. Belmont can't find the zone. Strike 2, which he swung on ball. He swung at ball 4 here. That was obviously out of the zone, and that might load the bases. Yeah, it's gonna load the bases as the throw holds Dante Green in, and Cornelius Kington had a great chance here to extend that Dallas lead. And they're gonna bring in Cud Benedy here, as Eric Belmont kind of blew his start. And Cud Benedy's gonna have to clean up the mess here. And that one's hit up the middle as the Outlaws are going to extend their lead. It's now 5-1. Bases can stay loaded here. Here's TJ Martin who go for 2. First pitch is a front door slider for strike 1. And he's going to hit that one up the middle. So the inning will continue, and we've got the bases loaded again. It's now 6-1. And that's going to bring up Beast Fox, who's 1 for 2 for double. First pitch is a strike to Beast Fox. It's going to be a ball. Strike 2 to Beast Fox. That one hit back, foul. Here's the 1-2. And it's a beautiful slider who gets the swing on and miss, and that'll be strike 3 as Jojo Shilizi steps up at the plate here. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is a ball, which is inside. That one is going to stay fair, as that'll score 2 runs. And it's 7-1, 8-1 now. As the Outlaws are just blowing this one open. First pitch from Cud Benedy, who now has an earned run on his ledger. As they'll bring in another run here. It's now 9-1 Outlaws, as Cud Benedy has just blown this thing. And now Jaquan Freesmith's up here. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. First pitch is a ball. That pitch hit on the ground. This time to finally get out after a 5-run onslaught. As they're up 9-1 on the Otters. And that's going to bring up Great White Shark here, who's 0 for 1. They need hits from him badly because he's their best. He's like one of their best hitters. They need to depend on him to get some hits, and that's not going to do it. As a little hop to green play is made for out number 1, and that's going to bring up Macho Camacho here. He's 0 for 1 so far. Otters have had a rough time picking up any runs as J Money's been shutting them down for the most part. And he'll pick up his 5th strikeout there as Camacho's left hacking at that rainbow. That's going to bring up Steven Universe here, who's picked up a hit so far. And he's going to hit that one in the center field, but it's going to be caught by TJ Martin for out number 3. As we enter the 6th, Outlaws up 9-1. And they have 13 hits to the Otters 2. As Dante Green up to the plate here. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. First pitch to him is a strike from Cud Benedy. Strike 2 now. And that one's going to be popped up. I think John Orca's got to play. And that's what it'll do for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Clout Tunes, who's 2 for 3, double single for her. As always, she's a dangerous hitter. She's batting .431 so far. As she hits ahead 2-0. And that'll be a base hit now. As if with 1 out, she's on base. And she's locked in. Bring up Jerry Krause, who's 3 for 3 of 3 singles. That's kind of his thing, picking up singles. That's all he does. It's literally the only thing he does, is pick up singles. He doesn't have a single extra base hit this year. As he gets ahead 3-0. And he'll draw a walk here. It seems like Jerry Krause doesn't just draw walks. Doesn't get hits. He draws a ton of walks too, as his .429 batting average swells up to 500 on base. As Cornelius King gets ahead 2-0, now 2-1. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off by King. And it's popped up behind the plate. Jim Twix barely has to move to make that play for out number 2. And I'll bring up TJ Martin here, who's 1 for 3, single RBI for him. Better than what he usually does. He usually doesn't do a ton with the bat, but today he has. And that one's going to be a hit hard, but caught by Rudy Bigsby just ahead of the track for out number 3. That's 8-9-1 up for the Otters. Jimmy Twix now to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hitting's not really his thing, but he is known for his impressive catching ability. Much like another catcher, Carlos Lopez, as he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that's coming up Rudy Bigsby here. She's 0 for 1. First pitch is swung on and hit pretty well into right, but Clout Tunes is under it for out number 2. I'll bring up Jonathan LaPointe, who hit a home run earlier. And now he'll get a single. as he's having himself a decent game here. And now that'll bring up Luigi DiMaggio, who's 0 for 2 so far. First pitch from J Money is a strike in there. It's also a strike from J Money. Here's the 0-2. Now 1-2. And he swings at that one way outside the zone for strike 3. And that'll end the 6th. As the Otters just aren't finding their rhythm so far, and they just have not been able to get hits consistently. Now here's Beast Fox, who's 1 for 3 with a double. First pitch to him is a strike. He's gonna miss there. Now strike 2. Here's the 1-2. It's on a line, caught by Orca. And that'll bring up Jojo Shalizzi, who's 1 for 3 with a single, 2 RBIs for him. And that'll be it for Cud Benedy as Kenpachi Lorenzen enters the game. Perhaps he'll just finish it up. As Lorenzen fights the 3-1 now. Now 3-2 as Kenpachi gets K Collector activated. And that's a little dribbler, ruled fair, and that'll be on number 2. And here's Gunny Vaudeville, who's gotten on base 3 times. 2 singles and a walk for him. First pitch is a strike. Pitch just a tad low for ball 1. It's gonna be hit, foul. Here's the 1-2. And it's swung on and missed for strike 3, so that'll end the top half of the 7th. Now here's the bottom of the 7th. As J Money still on the mound for the Outlaws. He's been having himself a game to remember so far. That one hit well, but right at Clout 2 and strike number 1. That's gonna bring up John Orca, who's himself is 0 for 2. First pitch is a ball, which will be just a little bit high. Now ball 2, as Orca got himself in a favorable count here. Now 3-0. And he'll just hit that one on the ground. Beast Fox has it taken care of for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Great White Shark, who's also 0 for 2, as the big bats of the Otters just aren't working particularly well today. As both Shark and Orca are both 0 for 2. Well, Orca's now 0 for 3. Make him 0 for 3 as well, as he lines out to Beast Fox. Got 2 innings left to play. The Outlaws are up 9-1. And here's Jaquan Freesmith. He's 0 for 2. He's got himself 2 walks so far. That pitch is a ball a little inside. That pitch is foul. Here's the 1-1. Finding the zone here is Kenpachi Lorenzen, and he's going to look for the strikeout here. Thought about going after it, but checks the swing in time. Now 2-2. Now 3-2 as Lorenzen can't find the zone. And that curveball is swung on and hit up the middle for a base hit. I'm pretty sure the Dallas hasn't hit a single long ball in this game. They've just gotten lucky with their hits. Up to 15 now. As Dante Green steps up at the plate. It's ball 1. And Dallas making a strong case for why they're the best hitters in the league. Here's a 2-1. And that one hit over the head of Macho Camacho. The runner will move to third here as the right fielder took a little while getting to that one. Here's Clout Tunes, who's 3 for 4, double and 2 singles for her. First pitch to her is fouled back. Now 0-2 as she's looked silly on that pitch. The 0-2 is blooped into center field. Can he get to it? He will. No, won't tag from third. as the throw keeps him in. Here's Jeremy Krause, who's 3 for 3 with a walk and 3 singles. It's kind of summed up his season so far. He's getting on base and doing it just by getting to first base. And that one hit to short, sinking for 1 on the first. It's a double play to end the top of the 8th. As Macho Camacho steps up to the plate here. Much like many of these power bats, he's 0 for 2. As J Money's on fire here. And that pitch will stay fair. Maybe he'll have 2 here. No, he won't. Juan has a strong arm, so any attempt at extra bases were nullified. As Steven Universe steps up to the plate, he's 1 for 2. He's got a single so far. As J Money's back to being locked in here. Still pitching the 8th. As he's had an admirable game so far. I think he's one of the favorites to start the All-Star game for whoever team picks him. And that'll be strike 3 as he picks up the first out of the bottom of the 8th. Here's Jimmy Twix now. First pitch to Twix is a ball which is way outside. Here's a 2-0 now. Strike 1 now. 2-1 now. And that'll be strike 2 as he's looking for the strikeout here. 2-2. That pitch popped foul. And he fouls that one back. 2-2 now. He misses there. 3-2. And this time no swing and miss for strike 3. As Rudy Bigsby now steps up to the plate here. She's 0 for 2. They've got one more chance here in the bottom of the 8th, and then they have to play the 9th. It's continuing to not look good for the Otters, as they just haven't been able to turn the bat today. As Rudy Bigsby will pop up here. Reese Fox makes the play easily, and that will end the inning. Off to the plate, here's Cornelius King. He's 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles, 2 ribbies. As well as playing admirable defense behind the plate. And that one hit up the middle for him, a base hit. As we get to the top of the 9th with a single. Here's TJ Martin now, who's 1 for 4 with a single. First pitch to him is a strike. As he pops that one up, John Orca's got a play. And that'll be out number 1. As TJ Martin is now 1 for 5. And that's going to bring up Reese Fox here. He's 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch is a strike. Now ball 1 is, the pitch is a tad high. Now ball 2. Reese Fox does have a good batter's eye, but he's just not able to get good luck. That one's hit high in the air in the center. DiMaggio gonna make the play here for out number 2. And that'll bring up JoJo Shalizzi, who's 1 for 4 with a single. And on that single, he got 2 RBIs. And that pitch is out inside, nearly hitting Shalizzi. Here's the 1-1 now as he finds the zone. Now 2-1. That pitch fouled back is Kenpachi gonna get K Collector here. And he's gonna hit that one in the right. Looks like Rudy Bigsby's under it for out number 3. As we enter the bottom of the 9th, 1, 2, 3 are up for the Otters. Unless they can score 9 runs, unless they can score 8 runs here, this game is over. As Nathan Bodie gonna step in here to finish up the game. It was a fantastic start for J Money. 8 innings, only 1 run allowed. You know that's going to do wonders for his ERA, is Nathan Bodie strikes him out on 3 pitches. That's going to bring up Richie DiMaggio, who's 0 for 3. Hoping to avoid the 0-4. Bodie's first pitch is just a little low for ball 1. Now ball 2. That one lined into right, but Clout Tunes is right there for out 2. That's gonna bring up Dane Cold here. It's 0 for 3. And he is their last chance here. And that'll be poked on the ground to second. East Fox will make the play, and this game is over. The Outlaws take it 9-1. As this game was close for about 4 innings, and then the Outlaws just took control. Here are the batting stats for today. The pitching stats. Jay Money will take the win. Eric Belmont with the loss. Belmont kind of let the game get away from him in the 5th inning. No saves for today, as the game wasn't really close enough for that. And tonight's players of the game are all Dallas Outlaws. Number 3 is Clout Tunes, who had a double and 2 singles. Dante Green had a double and 2 RBIs. And number 1 star, Jay Money, with a very fantastic 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 9 strikeouts. Now that'll do it here from Virginia Beach, as Dallas comes in and just blows the Otters away with some strong hitting and even stronger pitching. And that'll do it. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday for day 14. Good night.